Well, well, well. We have some big news. There's been a release. A subscriber has been released. This is breaking news, and you know your boy, MetroJohnny, is going to bring you the latest news here on Metro News Network. Let's get it. So, you know, in this league, there's a lot of big talkers. And every now and again, someone who talks pays the price. And you guys may not think I be watching. I be keeping my eyes open for certain things. I can always be watching, so you gotta watch what you say, because you never know when someone is stalking in the shadows. And what I seen here, it didn't look good. You know, me as a newscaster, I gotta be able to find the latest news about all of the players in the league. And with a head coach like this head coach, he doesn't really take kindly, and he doesn't deal with this kind of stuff. And let me tell you what I'm talking about. We're just gonna zoom into this. We're gonna speed this up just a little bit. Matter of fact, let's make sure. Yeah. So the message got retracted, but you see here, calm down. It was one game. Jalen asking for a trade after week 1. Well, that didn't sit too kindly with Bill Belichick. But I don't think that's what exactly did it. Let's dive in a little deeper, shall we? You know, Bill hasn't come out and talked about what's went down, why he released his starting running back. But we did see that, you know, he was asking for a trade, and he didn't want to be in New England. And then this report basically sums it up. We know why. Bill Belichick ain't dealing with a guy like this. Jalen Kamara, an ESPN reporter asked him, you know, hello, we're here with Jalen Ramsey, running back for the Patriots. Hello, Jalen. How can you say you did in the game against the Ravens? Now, this was live, and I think this is where it went bad. He said, well, our effing defense was messing up, and our effing offense needs work, man. Like, if they would hand off the ball to me, hand the ball off, we would probably have won, but need a pass. But everything was off with our game. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful and stuff. I'm just saying, like, we need to work on our blocking and our defense and our offense. Our quarterback needs to pass up. I believe he's gonna do good for the next game and other games because I believe in us. It's just we need to work hard. So we get home, I'm gonna be practicing my A off in my backyard, and I hope they hand off to me more. I wonder what he's going to be doing. A lot more in his backyard than he thinks. He's going to be sitting in his backyard for a while unless another team picks him up. He is technically a free agent. Bill Belichick did not waste any time. It was literally within 5 minutes of this, after this interview on ESPN, Jalen was cut. Jordan Crawford press conference, he said, this one hurts. This is going back to week 1. He said, we had a chance to win this game, and we fell on our A's out there. There seemed to be a miscommunication with me and my quarterback on his second interception of the day. We need to do a better job as a team. We're a good team, and we didn't show that in the fourth quarter today. I had a decent game, but individual achievements mean nothing to me if, as a team, we can't get the W. We'll look at the film and bounce back next week. And I do believe that they will, man. Jordan Crawford, I think, you know, there can be frustration, especially at the wide receiver position, you know, when you're his size and you're not getting targeted in the end zone. And they really haven't targeted him in the end zone. So hopefully they will. I mean, I do feel bad for him. I think, again, you got to stay patient as a wide receiver. That's a little more hard of a position to get, to get more action. Wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. A reporter asked him, after talks of you and Keister's chemistry in camp, you did not have a catch today. What happened out there? And he said, I joined camp late. You know, we all know I just got picked up within a week of the game for week 1. So I got some more studying up to do it, but I assure you, we will see a lot of Zach Keister to me this year. Don't worry. We're going to see a lot of that. Moving forward, I'm going to only cover a little bit here. I appreciate all you guys, man, that really, that see just a shout out to you guys who, see the hard work that I put in for you guys. I appreciate it. My quarterback went on Twitter and he said, wow, the Patriots and Jets suck bad. This is going to be a fun division for the next years, Buffalo. So, yeah, the Patriots, Jets get called out. They didn't really like that too much, so we'll see what happens when we go up against them. Then Caleb Goins kind of called out Andre Fisher, and he said, hey, just remember, that Patriots team was playing our secondary, all right? And then Fisher said, yeah, and like I said, they suck. You didn't do anything great. They're trash. And then Caleb Goins said, all I'm saying is if you were when you play us, that 4 touchdowns that you threw is turning into 3 interceptions and a broken back. So Caleb Goins already beefing. And matter of fact, let me check the schedule. I want to see if the Dolphins play the Ravens because that would be a damn good game, especially since we already have a little bit of talking going on right there. Now, Isaiah Street is not going to go up against Murray. I checked this year. Unfortunately, they don't play. I would have really loved to see that, but maybe one day we will get to see. And no, the Dolphins do not play the Rams either. The Dolphins do not play the Ravens. Moving on, as far the next press conference, we had Casey Woods. A reporter asked him, how do you feel about your new team and your teammates? Casey Woods, I love the LA Rams. I love my new wide receiver, Jonathan Stokely, and, of course, my beast of a running back, David Dela Cruz. They're going to make my job easier. A reporter then asked him, how does it feel to get your first win against a good team in, like, Pittsburgh Steelers? Casey Woods said they put up a good fight in the beginning, but the better team showed up in the end, and that's when it counts the most. So they got them a win. Very good win, to say the least. Isaiah Street continues to start to call out Murray. I wish these two could just go at it, man. They cannot stand each other. Isaiah Street, okay, I'd just like to point this out. I barely started, didn't do anything, and Murray was on and off of the field. Like, he has been starting, and he still hasn't done anything. Maybe that's not exactly what he said, but that's how I took it. The L he took last week, a reporter asked him, we saw you guys pop off in the first half, and this is the Pittsburgh Steelers game where it was really close, and then they just fell off. But they, what a reporter asked Cam, what happened in that second half? And a reporter Cam just said, honestly, I got too greedy and tried to force passes to my wideouts, and that's why I threw 2 picks. But on the offensive side, it was all my bad, terrible reads, bad passes, and just nervous and greediness. I was trying to force the lead, and I didn't let it come natural. Then the reporter asked him, what about the defensive side? Is there anything that your defense could have maybe done better? And Cam said, well, my boy Big C everywhere in the secondary, but our D-line and run D just kind of fell apart. You saw their running back running through our 400-pound beast. So I told him a few tips on, you can see, on how not to get ran over because I used to play safety. And so the quarterback's giving the direct tackle tips out in Pittsburgh. Don't be worried, Pittsburgh fans. It's all good. It's going to work. But, and he said Keister, overall, though, they were going up against a really good team. They're going up against a really damn good team with David Dela Cruz. Week 1 is just the start. Wait until you see us in the later weeks. And Keister, how about you pick on someone in the top 10 instead of a UDFA? That's just low, man. That's just low, bro. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size, Keister? That is exactly what Cam Ramsey had to say. Ooh, I like it. Okay. The reporter said, all right, well, that's all I have for you today. Wish you guys the best of luck on the rest of the season. And then Jamie Bell, the running back, after last night's game, Thursday night, Jamie Bell, the running back for the 49ers, came out and said, great game. Had we lost, big ups to Casey and the Rams. Looking good, my guys. I got to get something going right now. Old J Bell looks better than as a QB than a RB. So we'll see. Hopefully he can get that bell ring-a-ding-ding-and, you know, like we're used to. But only time will tell. So yeah, this is it. You guys keep leaving awesome comments. I love reading them and stuff, and I like the beast. And obviously there's so many of you guys. I'm only going to pick a few random ones that I see that look kind of cool or nice or whatever. So I'm not going to read all of them. That way we can actually get to watch more football than not. So just keep that in mind. Can't wait to see you guys make some big plays. Overall, though, I think this has been a hot start to the new year. I think the Ravens secondary looks very good. Obviously, both games they've given up less than 20 points. Week 1 they only gave up a touchdown against the Patriots, and then week 2 against the Cardinals they only gave up 17. So I think the Ravens have one of the best defenses in my opinion, and you know their offense is older, so they're a win now team. So I think the Ravens are really what's on my radar, but we all see the Rams. We can't deny the Rams are really looking good. As far as the Packers, man, they're 1-1, and so they're almost in a real life Tampa Bay Buccaneers situation. Like, you brought all these big players over, you should be undefeated, it feels like, but you're not. Like, it's too early to panic, but you kind of can't help but to do that. Is Zach Keister really that franchise quarterback? He had a good week 1 or a decent week 1, comes into week 2 and has a bad, game. I mean, it wasn't necessarily horrible, but it wasn't good. So do you panic? Like, I'm not too sure. Another interesting team I would say that is in a panic mode is the 49ers. Coming off of 2 very close losses, you feel like maybe Jimmy G it's not a time to pull the plug for him. Maybe something better. As far as the Jaguars go, it's almost like you don't know what to expect. They come off of a week 1 45-7 win. Then they go down in week 2 against the Browns and only put up 6 points. It's like, what's going on there? So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I hope you guys are freaking pumped. If you want to see the next episode, smash that like button. If you get it over, I say 30 likes, I'll drop that episode right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.